Greetings, everyone. This is a Tianat regarding Wells Fargo's criminal activity. I was under the weather for the last 3-4 days. I didn't get back to my video posting the latest that's going on in my case. I'm getting better, and I'm here today to inform you my case is in the hand of some government agencies. My home is still with me. I have just about maybe a week, and we'll see the outcome of the investigation and let you know. But at this point, I would like to tell some of my friends who are concerned about me. Some of my friends are pleading with me to just don't say anything about what's going on in the court, and they think I'm going to be implicated with the law, and they're scared. Well, I tell my friends, don't be scared. I know what I'm doing. I'm speaking. I'm using my freedom of speech. Negligence has happened on me. Fraudulent crime has happened on me. And I've been neglected. I've been denied justice. I've been tortured for the last 17 years with no fault of my own. And the judges have no business not being a judge. And instead, a couple of them, they are acting like they are lawyers for Wells Fargo, defending Wells Fargo and against me, the innocent. If they try to do anything or legally, I have all the evidence in my hands. One of the judges, I posted it the last time. You heard how she was defending Wells Fargo. The hearing was posted for everybody to listen to it. Denying me my constitutional right to even ask how much I'm going to pay. She don't want Wells Fargo to be investigated or audited. She's just telling me, give your home whichever way. I'm not going to allow you to investigate or audit Wells Fargo. If that's not defensive, I don't know what you call it. And some wicked judges in DC court is going to have to be looked at because they are biased. They are there for their interest, not for the interest of the law, in my opinion. This is my opinion. And I'm not going to generalize every judges in Washington, D.C. court are the same. No. I have seen the most honorable judges, fair judges, respectful judges. My goodness, a lot of them. It's just a couple of 2 or 3 bad apple in the basket. It's just that happens to be used by Wells Fargo, intimidated by the power and money of Wells Fargo. The rest of them, my God, how many can I tell you? I've been in the business for a long time. I know a few of them. Judge Michael, Judge Rist, Judge Agachi. I can go on and tell you. Let me just give you an example. There are 2 Asian American judges in Washington, D.C. court. One is Japanese American judge. Another one is Chinese American judge. The Japanese American judge is called Agachi. That judge, she's so respectful, honorable, fair. I have seen her not once, 2 times. She's more compassionate to those less privileged who cannot afford lawyers. She's telling them how to get a lawyer, taking her time, postponing that. I have seen her respectful to any human being. And then on the other hand, you have this Chinese American judge who is so disrespectful, insulting, antagonizing, intimidating. Look, I had an African American, distinguished, highly reputable lawyer. She was mistreating him like he's a child, a bad child. You can go and hear or read the whole entire document. You can hear even in the audio. So I'm not saying something that doesn't exist. She insulted me. She told me I'm not credible. How she know? if she didn't give me a chance to talk to her. And she's saying that my $250,000 home equity is irrelevant. I rather her to pay $424,000 to the robber, Wells Fargo. And that's the kind of judge I'm complaining about. I'm not complaining about every honorable judges in Washington, D.C. My God, I have seen most of them are honorable. If I have made a mistake in my language, saying the judges, I don't mean that. I apologize. I'm talking about specifically those who are in my case, who messed me up, who tortured me, who supported the robber to take my home. Those are the ones I'm talking about, specifically those. So, my friends, don't be scared. I know what I'm saying. I have all the evidences to show. It's in my hand. I will not say anything that doesn't exist because it will be illegal. I will be doing mistake, drastic legal mistake. I'm not crazy to do that. Right now, coming to my case, the case is, like I said, in the hand of the authorities. And I am asking the authorities to ask Wells Fargo, how did my bill, my mortgage, reached from $62,000 to $900,000? How did it reach there? You see, that's the accountability. Judge Dana Dyson denied me. I want this case to be, this amount to be audited. That's what she don't want. Because in the process, Wells Fargo is going to be exposed. Its crime is going to go exposed. And many people from Wells Fargo are going to go to jail. And that's what she's defending not to happen. She said, I will not allow you to investigate or audit Wells Fargo. I just want you to give your home, period. That's what it means. Denying me motion for investigation and audit. You heard her. I posted the hearing for you to listen to that judge. Those are the judges I'm objecting. Doing illegal job, meaning breaking the Constitution law. In the Constitution, it says equal justice. And this is not equal justice. And that's what I'm exposing so that others can wake up. Why would they give 12 years statute of limitation on deed of trust for Wells Fargo and giving me and you only 3 years statute of limitation? In that 3 years, Wells Fargo is going to tell you we made a mistake. Please give us time. We're going to correct. 3 years is gone. But they have 9 more years to sue you and me. And then they have 7 years to say, we shred documents in 7 years. If the document is shredded after 7 years, where did they get the document to sue me 10 years later? And the other thing, what they are accusing me or asking me to pay $900,000 is they are saying, I bought. You listen to me this. It's going to help you. Wells Fargo is saying, my property, they sold it back to me for a higher mortgage. For heaven's sake, I bought my property in 1988 and I only had $62,000 left to pay off my home, lien free. And I went to Wachovia in that dreadful day to ask $250,000 home equity to buy another house. And that's when they got me. They never gave me any money. I never used any penny of it. And then they're talking about, I used that money to buy my own house all over again, my own house for more mortgage. What kind of crazy mind will do that? Look, World Savings, Wells Fargo, and Wachovia, they're 3 in 1. First, they say you bought your property in 2007. I bought it from World Savings for $350,000, and then they said you sold it again to Wachovia for $375, something like that. I have it. And then they say you sold it again in 2012 to Wells Fargo for $424,000. In other words, I'm crazy. From 62,000 that I have left, I'm buying the same property over and over and over again for a higher and higher mortgage. What did they give me? If I'm buying, I thought they have to give me the money. It's called refinancing. Am I refinancing? If I refinance, what did I get? Was that money that I got? Did I use that money to buy another property? No explanation. Not allowed. That's why Dana Dyson is protecting Wells Fargo from not being investigated. Because all that I'm going to ask, she don't want me to ask them. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Highway robbery and legal robber is what we call Wells Fargo. They change the law to rob. It's legal. 12 years is legal, specifically in homes. So they're taking. And the judge, especially those two judges, are in protection of their robbery. So what can you do? Where can you go? I'm fighting two war fronts. One with Wells Fargo, one with the judges. And I believe this is a money sharing. When you are weak and old, when you are sick, they're going to take your property, sell it, and share it. That's what I believe. So don't be afraid for me. I'm going to speak more. I'm going to let you know where the investigation by the government has arrived. As soon as I get the information, I'll post it. And all this is to save some people out there, to teach you what's going on, so you can be well equipped to fight before they fight you. And I'll teach you more and more. All my experience, I'm going to give it to you. At this point, please petition in change.org. We need the authorities to know what Wells Fargo is still in its criminal activity out here. We need to inform them. And please donate any amount you can get if you wish. And I will get back to you in the next video, and we go from there. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening.